Hey guys, it's Rick. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to make a fun little treat cart card. We're going to use the Panda-stic stamp set and dies. I'm going to use the food cart die set. And I'm also using the slimline dies, the clouds and grass slimline dies as well. I have cut out all my parts and pieces for the start of the card. I went ahead and cut out the grass and the clouds. We're going to add some color to those. We're going to start with our clouds. And I'm going to do that with a little speckled egg distress ink. We're just going to add color underneath here. So we're just going to ink blend that. I'm going to just go underneath the top of the cloud. I want to leave the rest of it white. I'll move that to the side. We'll do this one on that bottom edge. Just that. Now, while I have this color out, I'm going to take my card front, which is 3 3/4 by 5, just a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to add some sky to this. So I'm just going to take that ink and just run along that top edge. Then we'll switch to our green. I'm going to use Bundle Sage for this. I picked out some just spring colors. We're going to go ahead and add green under here. I don't have it to come all the way up because our die cuts will cover the rest of it. Now we're going to take and do our die cuts. Start at the bottom, each of those. Just get lighter as we go down, up. Other layer. Go. That's all of our ink blending, so I'll move this out of the way. And then we will go ahead and pull in the parts of my treat cart we need and leave the wheels over there. All right. Now I cut this just out, like half of it. We're going to take and I'm going to go ahead and fold this one back. And I'm going to add a little liquid glue back there. I could cut that off, but we're just going to fold it back on itself. This is the top part of the treat cart. And we only use one part of it today. In that previous video, if you missed that, I'll link it. Try to link it up right there on one of those, wherever that goes. It will be linked in the description below, so you can check that out if I'd forget to put the card up there. There's that. And we're just going to add this little bead of glue right there. I'm going to line this right up on top of that. And we're going to add our little decorative piece of pattern or piece of paper here. It's right up there. Go ahead and add my little wheels. And I will add my hubcaps in a little while when we get it all on the card. All right, now we're going to have to do a little surgery on this piece. So, to make it for our card, we're going to take and cut off this little flap right there and this little flap right here. And then that little line right there, was the fold line. I'm just going to cut right along that edge and cut that off. Now I can take my little paper pieces here and we can add those on. All right, I'm going to set all of this to the side for a little bit while we stamp out our images from our Panda-tastic stamp set. I'm going to stamp these out using Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to stamp them a couple times. Wait, I got a nice impression. All right, I'm going to do some quick Copic coloring to color in the images, just real simply, and I will be right back. I've got all my images colored real simply. I'm going to go ahead and cut these out with the coordinating dies, and we'll be back in just a minute. All right, I've got everything cut out. We're going to go ahead and start building our scene up onto our card. So I'm going to take my card front first. And I've got my 2 cloud pieces. We're going to add one. This one is going to go up a little higher. Going to get where we want it to go. Then we'll add this one. Now on top. Then we can go ahead and add our grasses. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. I'm going to trim these off. All right, we're going to add our card front onto our matte layer. Just give it a little bit of a border. I can attach this to my card front, or my A2 card base. All right, we're going to go ahead and add our little treat cart. We're going to pop that up on some foam tape. Going to have room for my little panda back there. I'm going to go ahead and attach the top part. I'm just going to run a little bit of glue right there. Down just a little bit. Add a little bit of foam tape behind there. All right, we're gonna tuck in our little, one of our little pandas. It's gonna go right there. And that way I can go ahead and add foam adhesive on him now. And we can go ahead and put this onto our card front. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add liquid glue behind on our foam tape. That way it gives me a little bit of wiggle room to get everything nice and lined up in place. I can go ahead and add in my little hubcaps here. We're going to add a little bit of foam tape behind our little bowl of ramen. Make it the same height. So now I'll add this onto the cart here, because maybe he is selling ramen. So we'll pop that on. All right, we're going to add the rest of our little pandas here. Just going to add some foam tape and liquid glue behind them. I have one right there. Our other one is going to be right over here to this side. Right there in front of our little food cart, enjoying their little treats. And then we're going to put our sentiment up at the top. All right, for a little finishing touch, I'm going to add some glitter to our little guys here. They have a little sparkle. And then we'll finish it off by adding some highlights with our gel pen. All right, here's a closer look at our card, and I will see you guys in the next video right over there.